They are 49 euro. The quality is quite good. The price on China is not more than 6 euro. 10 euro, and the product is here in Germany, ready to sell. My name is Julian and I'm the owner of Sourcing Panda. We are an agency based in Frankfurt in Germany and we do import and sourcing from China to Germany. 下次我们下单的话，那你们直接用更好的质量好吗？ I was in Shanghai to study business and Chinese at that time. 价格不是那么重要的，质量是更重要的。 I can speak German to my German clients, but at the other hand side, I can also speak Chinese to my Chinese suppliers. And in the end, you don't have any problems with the communication. Per year, we have approximately 100 orders, and this year, it's our first year where we do the 1 million sales actually. So it's a big step for us, for our agency, and we grow year by year, which is quite cool. We have many suppliers actually in China, approx 50 suppliers from kitchenware to wooden to stainless steel. Everything is possible, and we support at the moment around 50 customers here in Germany, and they get all the products from China successfully. The reason why I only chose China for my business is the supply chain management from Eastern Europe is still not as good as Chinese supply chain management. Take Bulgaria as an example, or Greece, or Albania, Serbia. You cannot find good factories there for many kind of products. I think Cambodia or also Thailand, they will become more important, but I still don't see the future in these countries because the quality is still too low for having a nice competition to China and also to other products which are going to be sold here in Europe. If you want to try to find a new supplier, at first you need to check reviews, because reviews can also give you a short introduction on how the supplier is working, on how the quality is. Second is you need to get samples from the supplier. So when you want to order a new product, ask him for samples that they can deliver to you, because then you can check the quality and you can check, all right, okay, if it's good or if it's not good, if I'm satisfied, if I'm not satisfied. The third thing is if you have the time and also the money, check the supplier, meet him face to face and see on how he's working, how his machines are, how his products are. This helps you a lot to have a good introduction on the supplier and to choose him well. My first tip would be strict. So if you are not too strict with the supplier, he or she, they will do what they want. And if you're strict enough to tell what you really want, then you also get what you want. Don't only focus on one supplier, you need to do multiple sourcing. Otherwise, when one supplier rejects your order or when he, for no reason, disappears, at least you have your second source, you have your second option where you can place the order, and it secures your whole supply chain management to Germany. You need to double check everything. I or my colleagues, they will go to the factory and they will check all the products there. We decide if the product is still workable or not. The time you put on checking the quality makes your supply chain much more smooth and much more efficient. I think a key point for having a really good relationship is to talk to the supplier in Chinese and to try to keep a really good relationship to the boss, to the sales manager, and also to the workers. If you don't have a good relationship to your supplier, probably he will tell you, oh, our production time is about 50 to 60 days. But if you have a good relationship, he will probably tell you, you know what, you're a so cool customer, I really love you, we will do it in 10 days. We cannot get the products until I paid the supplier. So if I can secure the fast payment, the safe payment, and also the cheap payment, my supplier will be happy and my business is going to be much more successful. So with WorldFirst, we cut our transactions fees for 75% in comparison to other traditional banks here in Germany. And the supplier in China receives the money immediately, which helps my business, to be honest, a lot, and which also helps my clients to find me as a trustful partner to get the money really cheap and really fast from A to B. German business culture is quite direct. So can I have a cheaper price? German people will say no, Chinese people will say, let us think about it. Yeah, give us maybe some days. Which means actually no. You need to understand both cultures, the one German culture and the other Chinese culture. Go to China, talk with as many people as you can do. Of course, you also learn when you go to China about the economic situation. And if you don't have the chance, if you don't have the access to China, then it's quite hard to make this kind of sourcing business because you basically do not understand what is happening there, how the supplier is thinking about me, about others, about German, European, American clients. E-commerce is quite fast and you never know what will happen. So I don't have any forecast on the next years, and customers who are maybe too sleepy, too tired, too not innovative, they will probably fail and they will probably don't have, in the end, the money to survive. If you do your homework, probably you won't be unsuccessful.